Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Hey, gatekeepers, how y'all doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. Me, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking me. How y'all doing today? Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to the So What You Think channel. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Let me first give a big shout out to our amazing moderators. Thank you so much for everything that y'all do over here. You know how much I love y'all. Hey, my squad. Hey, hey, hey. I have to remember what has sound and what don't. Can y'all hear me? That's the first thing I need to make sure. Hold on. Make sure I'm being heard up here. I think y'all can hear me, right? Testing, testing, 1, 2. Let me look at my comments. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, cool. Let me turn this back down. Give me a second, y'all. This is the stuff y'all usually don't get to see here. Lord. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta fix something. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, I got it. All right, she got it. She got it. She got it. She got it. Okay. So, hello to the moderators and everyone joining us live. Welcome in. So glad to have you guys back here hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys so very much. I'm sorry that I'm late today, but my day be doing what it do sometimes. And that being the case, that means that, sometimes I'm not going to be in here early. Sometimes I feel like I can get in here on time. Sometimes I can't. It just depends. It just depends. Okay. Y'all know how it go when your day be daying. Whew. Okay, to the replay gang. Thank you all for coming over here and hanging out every day too, because you ain't got to do it, but I appreciate you. I do. She appreciates you. She do. She do. She do. And why not share the live and tell a friend to, about what we do over here. They can watch all the other recaps, but come over here to hang out with us because we're a community of people who love Beyond the Gates and do. Okay. I also want to say that we had a good time Friday night at the fish fry. I don't know if y'all did, but I did. I had a good time at the fish fry. It was me and E Daddy for a minute, just hanging out, doing our thing. And then later on, who else came up? Sean B came up and held it down and did. And then Va came up, Va came up. I like to pick on Va. I like to pick on Va. And then Va came up. So then it was that. So anyway, anyhow, we had a good time Friday night. One quick reminder before we get into today's recap, don't forget that tomorrow night we'll be sitting down with actor and author Ron Godfrey for what I think is going to be a terrific interview. We'll get a chance to talk to him about his time when he was on Beyond the Gates. That character, let me tell you something. For somebody who was not a regular on the show, when he was on there, we did not like him at all. I told him we wore you out over here. We did. Remember the reporter that stood up and told Danny, what makes you think that stretch marks are inspirational? I was like, oh, what did he say? What? I told him, I said, I wore you out. I was like, him over here in this orange suit talking all this stuff. And then I was like, "Ooh, but he cute though." But I'm just saying, you ain't got to be talking to Danny like that. Okay. But anyhow, I think that we're going to enjoy talking to him because I had a chance to get his book, take a look at it. It's a really interesting book if you like poetry. But what I like about the book is like it's like I don't know, it was so open and so raw. It was very interesting, especially for a man to have wrote it. I'm not saying men can't write, don't get me wrong. But what I am saying is that it's really interesting. I think you guys would really like it. I think you should get it. I think you would enjoy it to have poetry that open and raw. And I don't mean like in no dirty way either. Like it was just open and raw, like the way people Bar said put some energy in his name. I'm sorry. Hey Bar. You know I likes to pick on you, man. Ain't nobody else can take it like you do. But anyway, I think you guys are going to enjoy the interview. So he's a motivational speaker, writer, actor, of course, and we got all kinds of questions about what's going on behind these gates, honey. That's what I want to know. What's going on behind these gates? That's the thing that I need to know about. Okay, what is happening behind these gates? That's what I need to know. Okay. Anyway, I was in the midst of putting I got stuff all over the place in this room right now because I'm in the midst of like I got a pile that's going to the Goodwill. I got stuff up there I'm gonna take somewhere else. I got stuff over here that's going somewhere. I mean, child, I'm tired of myself right now. I am. I should have never got to start. You ever just start tearing all the stuff out of you like, I don't want to do this. Then you know what? Then I'm like, why did I begin all this? God, no. I don't even know if I could sleep in here now. I don't. Either that, I'm gonna be up all night, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I gotta do something though, because this has to be done. But anyway, we can't start a recap without going in here and taking a look in our romper room mirror. Okay, so let me take a look and see who's all in here.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. Just give me a second, and I'll let you know. I know I'm late, so I don't expect a whole lot of you down here. Coretta JV5 is in the house and says, Miss Jen, Mods, Gatekeepers, happy Monday, and happy Monday to you too. Miss Lil is in the house. Miss Lil, we missed you Friday night. Myrtle Tister is in the house and says, hello, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers, and to the mods. Hello to you too as well. Miss Lil says, good evening, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers, and to the mods. Belinda Hill says, good evening, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers, Mod Squad. Happy Monday. Remember to hit the like button like she already did. I didn't though, so let me do what I need to do, okay?
Hey, before you skip this,
Hold on. Nobody asked you to start talking, sir, because ain't nobody sending you no money. Ain't nobody about to give you nothing. Okay, so hold on. And then I want to hit it on this device as well. Give me a second so that I can comply with my own stuff. Now we have 14 likes. You know why? Because I did it. Because I hit it. Okay. All right, then. Let's see who else is in here. Miss B, who is me. Hey, girl. Hey. All right. My cousin Linda, who I just got off of a Zoom with not too long ago, is in the house as well. Hey, cousin Linda again. And Bernice Rankin is in the house, and she says, good evening, Miss Jen Mods, and to the Gatekeepers, and good evening to you too as well. Let's see who else is in here. I said Coretta. Kelly S is in the house, or she is Kelly S is in the house. Hey, she is Kelly S. She says, good evening, and good evening to you too, sis. Bar told me to put some respect on his name, put some energy behind his name. I don't really feel like it. I have to see how I feel. I don't really know how I feel. I don't really know. Peggy says, wow, wait a minute. Wow, had to look all over for my community. Hey, Miss Jen and Maz. Oh, hi, everybody. She said, hi. Bar, you got called out. Wait, Bar got called out, Miss Jen. What you said that in all caps? Let me see. Is that what you had said? That's how you feel. Oh, he did. He was hollering at somebody. Try, you better say that for prayers. What's wrong with you? Okay, Be on Purpose says, hey, y'all. Hey, how you doing? All right. So now, because I'm going to have my head down reading, I think I'm going to turn this off because my head is going to be down reading for most of the time. But y'all are used to looking at me no way. So let's just do that. Why don't we? All right, y'all. So with that, I don't even have my comment highlighted for the day. Let me see if I can go and find one quickly because I like to do my recap of the day, but my day has today. Okay. Hey, Miss Lillian Four, how are you? My day has today. Okay. I might turn this camera back on at some point, but hold on. Da 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 boom boom. Hold on. I don't know why Ease on Down the Road is always in my head, right? Right. I don't know either. Okay, also from Friday night. Oh, those should be some interesting comments. Let's see. Okay, Friday night. Let's see what comment we want to highlight from the Friday night. Girl, stop talking. We're not talking to you. Thank you. These people are here to talk to me, not to talk to you. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh. Just looking at the comments, and I think I'm going to pick. Okay, I think the comment that I'm gonna highlight will be from the replay gang. Let's talk about which one we're gonna highlight before we get into what we talking about. The replay gang comment spotlight. Oh yeah. Today's comment from the replay gang is from Bobby Wobby. And Bobby Wobby says the actor who played Kyle once did an interview and said that the creators of Beyond the Gate wanted him to be on the show. This explains why he got a better script than Carlton when it comes to Nicole. Ooh, that's kind of tea, right? And is I also want to, what is this stuff? I can't say. Okay, let me also do Unicorn Jim. Unicorn Jim says, replay gang, totally enjoyed this Friday night's fish fry. I could hear everyone most of the time and everyone was respectful on the varying opinions. Bravo, Miss Jen and the panelists. All right, then we'll take that round of applause. Thank you. Except for Bar. He don't get to do no bow. The rest of us get to do a bow. She wasn't really talking about you, Bar. She was talking about the rest of us. Me and E Daddy for holding it down the way we did for a while, because we had to hold it down. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, with that, I'm not. Oh, I did that. I'm making sure because being on the camera threw me off a little bit, child. I had to get back used to that because it was my intent to be live every day when I started this, and I am going to get back to that when I get set up in the little corner that I want to set up for that, so I don't have to move things, and because right now I'm sitting in a sea of destruction. I'm sitting in a sea of destruction. I'm pulled everything out of here. I got a whole stack of clothes almost as high as my hip I'm sitting next to over here. I just done too much. Pillows and everything, Jesus. I just can't do it. But anyway, why did I do it like I got a maid? I ain't got no maid. It's just me. Why did I do it, Father? Why? Okay, anyway. Enough about me. I know y'all over here to gossip about these doggone Dupree. Did y'all see Mona with all her bosoms and things out today? Y'all know Mona ain't had her bosoms and things out never on this show. Oh, but today, not only did she had her bosoms out, sir, she also had her bosoms out in a bright yellow to make sure people seen her bosoms. Oh, I seen you. I seen you. I seen you, Mona. I seen you. Anyway, let me unlock these gates so I can get on back in and do a little gossiping. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. All right. Today's episode opened up with Danny and Nessa sitting around gossiping. And they were talking about these sunglasses that she left over here to Bill's house. Danny swear up and down this was a mistake. She did not mean to leave that over there. Danny, the jury is still out as to whether or not we believe that. No, I take that back. It was a mistake because she didn't know she dropped them. So we're going to give you that much. Sorry, wait, hold on. My arm is acting up on my thing. What do I need to tighten? Where is this? Well, child, you just going to stay like that because I ain't got time to be playing with you. We live. Anyway, Best dressed today, Mona and Nessa. Yeah, I love this blouse Vanessa had on. I seen that blouse before. I know that blouse is like really, really, really expensive. It's like some hand painted silk type stuff, I think. Now if this thing here on Shein or nothing, something, I'm gonna be shocked because I know I looked at a blouse like this once. I was like, "Ooh, I like this." I looked at the blouse, I was like, "Ooh, beep, honey, boom." I don't like it that much. She don't need it that bad, even though it's pretty. But anyway, Danny was like, "I did not drop those glasses on purpose. Why would I have done that?" And Vanessa was like, "Cause you wanted Haley to know that you was over there." I was like, "You know what, Nessa? You need to stay. You need to stay out grown people business, cause ain't nobody asked you nothing, ma'am. Not nothing. But you could have been right had she left them on purpose. It's just that she did not leave them on purpose. Otherwise, girl, you would have almost had something to gossip about." Okay. Now, Danny admit that she does like getting under Haley's skin, though. After all that she done to me and my family, stole my man and all of that. Girl, you ain't lying about that. She did steal your man. Girl. Now that she did do. She had stole it in him. She did. She did. So um we transition over to Mona, who had came sashaying up into the Orpid jeans. What all? Let me move these comments down. Hold on. Oh, because Mona. Mona, 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 Mona. We don't know, girl. What had made you do all this today? We don't know. Hold on. Why is this like this? Hold on. Regular. Yeah, go over there. Cause see, we got to. Go like that. Okay, listen. Mona, what made you powder up your bosoms and bring them out like this was, 1901? The women used to bring out the bosoms and powder them up, fiddly dee. But girl, Mona, and then you had the nerve to put a necklace on top of it, girl. Mona got on that shiny eyeshadow. I told y'all how they'll put all that eyeshadow on people with big eyes and a lot of eyelids. I told y'all that this is what they do to us. But anyway, listen. Mona got all her bosoms and she got her makeup all down in her cleavage and everything and her decolletage and whatnot. I mean, Mona, girl. But we love it. We do. We do. We like a little naughtiness around here. We do. Y'all just a mess. But anyway, she runs into Cat. Cat was like, "Hey girl, how you doing?" And then she looked over there and Cat was like, "Why is she looking over there? Do you know him?" And she was like, "Yeah, I know him just a little." I mean, and then she was all in her breathy voice today too. "Hey Randy, how you doing? So good to see you today, brother Randy. Uh-huh. I wanna be loved by you, and nobody else but you. Boop boopy doo." Girl, you was all in that today. Mhm, girl. So Mona sashayed over there and she was like, "How you doing today, brother Randy?" I was like, Randy looked at her like, "I like you in this yellow, Mona." No, this don't make no doggone sense. Mona done sashayed over there. He was looking like, "Mona, I ain't even know you had no bosoms and things, and you got the bright yellow on it." Okay, sis, but okay. But anyway, um, let's move over to Chelsea and them. Hold on, why do I keep doing that? Stop doing that. Okay, so now let's go over there too, because Randy was smiling and he in the day he was. I saw both of y'all 32 teeth. It was 64 teeth up in here for sure today. 64, baby. I seen 32 on you and 32 on him. I can count. Better than I can spell, Linda. But anyway, Chelsea and Naomi. Oh, and I forgot. Catface was like, "I know you lying." Girl, don't your eyes are not deceiving you. You are seeing what you are seeing. A whole lot of flirting game going on, and it's gonna get worse than that. Okay, Catherine. Now Naomi and her sister continue to talk about Bill and being caught between their dad and his wife and how hard that had to be for him and blah blah blah. Bill goes over to Joey's and is like, "I need a favor." I was like, "What you need a favor about?" Again, like I said, this shirt is from Circa. about 87, 88, 89. I feel like breaking out into it feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Now, Bill, you know you too big for this shirt. When I mean big, I mean too old. Let Andre wear this stuff. You too tall for this. You let Andre wear this kind of stuff. You don't be putting this stuff on Bill. Let me move on. Now, hold on one second. I'm gonna go through my pictures because my notes seem messed up. My notes is messed up. Let me just look at these pictures and tell y'all what happened. So then Anita came over to the country club and she was talking. Danny and them was sitting there talking about Haley and how she done messed up everything. And girl, I think she might be having an affair. And I was like, what? Huh? You know, because they was comparing them notes about Sam and Randy and all of that. And Anita came over. She was like, what are we talking about? Letting the mother in on it. I need a little gossip too. I was like, yeah, tell your mama. Now, Haley was over there pitching a fit about them sunglasses still. Girl, like I said, you thought she would have left some Christian Dior undies over there or something. Some of that expensive $2,000 lingerie. Man, why are you cutting up over some sunglasses? And then she took them and tore them up like they was from the dollar store. You know, I would think that expensive glasses wouldn't break as easy as these did. I think them was some dollar store glasses y'all was trying to pass off on us as expensive because expensive glasses should not be breaking that easy. Because she just pop. It was. I'm just saying. Now, Haley thought back to a conversation that Danny had with her, and she ain't like it then, and she don't like it now. That's the reason why she gonna plan something dastardly against you, Danny. She is, cause she don't like you, girl. She do not like you. Let me look at my notes, cause this is the most horrible. They ever jacked up my notes. See, next time today was the one day I didn't write them out first. But no, I was like, I'll just dictate it. I'll just dictate it as I go. No, I won't be doing that no more. Okay. Now, Mona is over here still talking to Randy. And I know they was talking about church and whatnot and saving his soul. But the next thing we know, Mona done reached across the table. Was this for a moment of prayer? Was this for a moment of prayer? Did she reach across there and say, let me pray for you, Randy? Oh, Randy, let me pray for you. You need praying for. Let me pray for you. I could do that for you, Randy. I could. Ooh, boo, boopy doo. Girl, let me tell you something. You don't know this yet, but you're going to need some holy Febreze sprayed all up and through around your house when you get through messing with Randy's Mandy, baby. Because Randy is bad news. Now, yeah, do Randy got big muscles? Yes, ma'am, he do. Do he got a wide chest? Yes, he does. But he gonna do you the same as Ted about to do Shanice and Nicole about to do Dr. Kyle. But anyway, girl, she over there talking about you need your soul. Say, Daddy, sinners have souls too. I'm like, girl, let me tell you something. You need to sit down somewhere and leave this alone. But she over there talking to me. You've been thinking about coming back to church. Now, you know what got me though was that Randy kind of called her out. Like, girl, is you over here flirting with me? She was like, nah, I'm over here trying to save your soul. Now, how many of y'all think that she was not trying to flirt with him? Because, girl, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying none of it. You was over here flirting your tail off. You was, sis. You was over here flirting. I don't know why you trying to act like you wasn't when you were. Because you were. You sure enough were. Okay. Because that conversation got increasingly personal as they sat there and talked. Did it not? Okay. Now, hold on. Look at all this hand holding they did. And I mean, the hand holding went on and on and on to the break of dawn. Cat was looking over there like, I know you lying. Is they over there touching things and stuff? I was like, yes, sis, they are. Yes, they are. Mona, I don't know why you trying to be all in denial about what you're doing, sis. If you want him, you want him. I mean, y'all held hands so much. We went to commercial break and came back, and y'all was still over there holding hands. What was all this for? Was he think he holding your pinky? Your second finger? Girl, I ain't never had to speak to nobody about description. I had to hold their hand like this. And Mona. Cat, you doing right to look over there the way you are, girl, because somebody lying over there at that table, and it's a lot of flirting and pitch and move going over there. You know what? You know what, Mona? And if you mess around, if you mess around and cake powder get the flying all over the place, you ain't gonna have nobody to blame but yourself, man.
So much fun.
I just hope you able to cut it off that fast. I hope you're able to cut it off that fast, boy, y'all, cause baby. But this is definitely about to go on over to your house. It is. It is. It is. It is. I guarantee you that. But anyway, you keep on fooling yourself, telling them that you just over there discussing Lord. So Kat get on her phone and she started texting. She was like, "Oh my God, y'all ain't about to believe what's going on over here." Oh, wait, girl, wait till I tell y'all this. I was like, I can't wait for you to tell her too. Now, Bill done went over there talking to Joey because he having feelings about his mortality and all that kind of stuff. So he goes over there to talk to Joey about helping him. He was like, "I just need for you to make sure that my girls are looked out for against the Duprees." What you think the Duprees gonna do to these girls? They're gonna be Duprees forever. They gonna be all right. What you better be worried about is that Hamilton money. That Hamilton money is on the jeopardize because your wife is trying to work it out to get every dime, every dollar, every penny she can get. And even then, crypto coin, anything she can get her hand on. She gonna be selling all the silverware in the house, all that. Furs, jewels, everything. Telephones, cars, all of it is leaving, including that tack at Purple Couch. She gonna sell that too to get a couple of dollars. Now, Randy's still wanting to know, like, what you want, what's going on, what you Mona. Mona like, ain't nothing going on, Randy. I'm just worried about you and your ever loving soul. And then he was like, she said, you could just quit what you're doing. He was like, no, I don't work like that. The man I work for won't let me do that. And she was like, well, does he have you doing something that's gonna make you feel like you can't get to the point of return? Baby, Mona trying to get a hold of you before you do too much. Look at you sitting across the table from him with your bosoms right at eye level for the man. Girl, who you think you playing with? But anyway, because you ain't trying to put no napkin up there, nothing. No prayer cloth, nothing across that girl. You want them to see your bosoms. But anyway, let me just move on. But anyway, Randy was like, I can't just up and quit my job like that. She was like, well, we both work for powerful people, so I know how it is to have to cover things up and they're private and this and that. But it ain't the same thing, Mona girl. What he do is snuff people out and all that kind of stuff. Do you really want this man to trust? I know you do. Girl, sidebar. All the muscles and things. Girl, I know you done synced it in your mind. You like, I just wanna reach out and touch somebody's hand. Girl, I already know. 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 Okay, but you go ahead on make you think you from lying to yourself. Anyway, Anita and them are sitting down comparing notes, and Anita doesn't think. She's like, oh, do you really think that that's what's happening? That Haley is cheating on Bill? So they comparing notes, and then Danny was like, listen, no. Vanessa said, well, he ain't got no money. And then Danny was like, I don't really think she care. I just think she want to do what she do. Then Anita was like, well, let me tell you what I know. I didn't want to say anything, but during the tornado, I had run into her and the boy that had come over from the other show. I hate that my notes are messed up. This is really ticking me off. It won't happen again. Don't worry about it. I didn't really want to say anything about any of that. So, but I saw her over there by the closet with that boy that came over to visit. And I think that maybe what she want to do is trade in more money. Now, I don't know. She said, I think Danny said, well, maybe she wants to trade in more money, but a little bit of money. But she's capable of cheating. That's all Danny know. Danny know that her one thing about it, she's not focused on Bill the way I would have been focused on Bill. And then she ended up also telling her mother she had left them glasses. Her mama was like, sidebar. Nita was like, sidebar. What were you doing over to Bill's house? I thought you told me you weren't going over there. You were done with that man. I was like, girl, please, you know your daughter got it in for Bill. She got it bad, and that ain't good. All right, so now over to Chelsea and them house. They sitting down talking, having themselves a nice little chat. Then boom, here come Haley, just sashaying up in the joint. And she was like, I just wanted to say that I hate things went the way that they did. Of course, you are welcome to your dad's home anytime you want. But is it so unfair for me to want you to call first? And they was like, no, I guess not. But you know, Heifer, let me tell you something. Did you call before you came over here? Naomi gave her earful. Naomi was like, did you call? Did you ring a ding ding, a doggone thing before you came over here? No. Did I get a text message from you? No. But yet here you are, standing at my door unannounced to talk about us not coming over to your house unannounced. Girl, make it make sense. I was like, you know what, Naomi, girl, I'm with you when you're right. Because that is what you did, Haley. Okay. Now, in the end of it, Naomi told her to get out and get the step. And hey, Lightning Storm, she told her to get out and get the step. No, have to get out. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Because Naomi's still in her feelings about you throwing her out the way that you did. Okay. But it was just in time for Kat to come in there and give you a piece of her mind too. She was like, oh, look at what the cat drug. And child, what is it? What? And you know the cat done heard about what you did to her cousins. And you already know how Cat is, baby. When it's up, it's stuck. Cat ain't trying to mess with you like that. That's just all it is to it. Now, Mona done decided to go over there and take care of this situation herself. Mona, let me tell you something. This high belted dress they got on you, I don't like this. Ain't no lady of size need no belt up on the top of her belly. We don't need that. We don't need it. They could have tied this low or something. They should have. I hope they don't put on that one of these on me when I get to go over there. Don't do it. But I don't care what you put on me. I'm gonna put it on. Don't get it twisted. Gray wig, afro. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna wear it, and then I'm gonna come back over here and we're gonna talk about it and kiki about it. You know, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Anyway, they might get me back for some of this stuff I didn't say. They might try to jack me up. Because you know, I know they're gonna call me. I don't know, but let's just put it out there. Y'all put it down there, they're gonna call me. Somebody write it down in the chat. They're gonna pick you, Miss Jen. Write it down there. Write it down there that the gatekeepers is going to the show. Put it down there in the chat. Put it down there. Put it down there. We're gonna affirmate, we're gonna affirm that thing. Okay. All right. Anyway. She done showed up over there. Even Bill was like, Mona, girl, I didn't even know you knew where a casino was. You so holy. So holy. I didn't think holy people know what a casino was, girl. But okay then. Okay. Anita was like, I'm considering gossip with you guys longer, but I got to go. Keep me abreast on what happens with this Haley situation, though, because I would like to know. I might have another thing or two. You know what's funny about mamas? Mamas be knowing stuff, baby. And they don't tell you nothing to the 0 hour. My mama did that to me when I was young one time. My mama busted somebody so bad one time, but they was talking about something about me. My mama said, oh, no, let me tell you something, because I was on the other line when y'all was talking and you were lying. And then I had called your mama when y'all got off the phone and told your mama what you had said. Did I not just say that, sister so-and-so? She was like, yeah, girl, because you lying. I looked at my mama like, you was listening to my call. But it was one time I was glad my mama was eavesdropping. She is my mama. Yes, I love her, but she is a little nosy. But we love her like that, though. We don't care what it work out for you, okay? Now, Kat sits down and debriefs everybody about what she just saw. Girl, I cannot believe I just saw her. First of all, Randy know Deanna. And then she told me that he was friends with her daddy back in Philadelphia. And you know that's where Haley from. They was like, wait, now they was right. That's what I'm trying to tell you now. She was like, that's where Haley from Philadelphia. And Chelsea, you know what? We ain't appreciate you coming here putting doubt in the game, girl. Nobody asked you for your 15 cents. Trying to put doubt. Don't be putting no doubt in Kat's mind. We need Kat mind good and suspicious the way that we like it. She is suspicious just the way we like it. Don't you do that. Don't you do that, ma'am. Don't you do that. Let Kat keep on. Let Kat antenna stay high up in the air where she could. We need all her Wonder Woman working, okay? Don't listen to them, Kat. So Kat was like, yeah, so maybe they knew each other in Philadelphia. Because again, they was like, because yeah, you know, when she was supposed to be lost that baby that time, he was the one that saved her. Why he using a different name? And Chelsea's like, well, Naomi was like, well, you know, with him being in the life that he in, maybe he could choose a second name like that ain't on come. We need you to be quiet too, Naomi. We don't need your 2 cents in it either, because y'all trying to put doubt in Kat's mind, and I will not have it. Kat has dealt with enough. She don't need to be dealing with this, because we need her to stay on the case, okay? But anyway, she was like, and then another thing, Mona know her. Mona was sitting over there, bosoms all out. She didn't say this, but girl, I knows what you was thinking. She was like, Mona had on this bright yellow dress down there to the orphan jeans, and they was sitting down there, Kiki and girl, they was touching fingers and whatnot. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, girl, okay, she didn't say all that, but I got to retell it my way. Now Nessa, after she had heard a little bit of the gossip and the tea at the lunch, she done went over there and met Randy down to the coffee spot, and she was like, "So how you been doing? I haven't really checked in with you since Doug left." Blah 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 blah. Now the thing is, I missed part of their conversation. Did she spill any tea to Randy? Because this another one that's got loose lips that's gonna sink some ships. We don't need you over here telling Randy nothing. I need for you to go back over there to Joey's and worry about counting that ill-gotten money that y'all got and worry about what his sister gonna do to you and stay out of our business over here. The cat got going for us, okay? We're not gonna have it. We're not gonna have it. But anyway, I don't really know what the point was that she was talking to Randy. If I missed something, y'all tell me because I can't. I don't really see that. I ain't gonna really see that part. My day was very interrupted today. Now Mona is over here at the casino, and she done told Joey that she wants to play him a hand of cards for Randy's soul. Girl, I didn't know that's how you buy a soul. You just play a hand of poker, and then you can get somebody's soul. You just purchase it back from the man that owns it. Girl, how that work? Where they do that at, Mona? Where they do that at? But anyway, she ended up winning. Okay. Because Joy was like, that's interesting. I'm surprised to see you here. She was like, I ain't never said I ain't know how to play no cards. Now, just because I'm holy don't mean I don't know stuff. Okay. I heard that, Mona. Randy and Vanessa continue talking. And again, I can't, let me see if in my notes did I catch some of this. Hold on. Oh, the story came out about how Randy was the one that affected Doug to want to be a doctor because Randy got pow one day when they was young. And he was like, and my friend came down into the hospital and he was like, you know what? I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to learn how to save lives and blickety, blickety, boop. Okay, whatever. Now, Bill ends up telling Joey that he'll look out for him if you know because Joey was like, I'll look out for your people if you look out for my Nessa Bell if anything should happen to me. Are you trying to lead the show, Joey? Joey, don't be trying to lead the show because I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't want Heather in the place of you. Heather ain't as good like not yet. Now, she just got here. I know she got to work us into it, warm it up, you know what I'm saying? But we already have accepted you as a gangster, even though Joey, sidebar. You like a you like a You like a gangster with sore feet that can't nobody step on. What movie was that in when they was like, you got sore feet? He was like, get off my feet. Get off. What movie was that? You like that gangster round about now. You real sensitive. And we liked you better when you were a little more menacing. So if you would dial that back up, we would appreciate it very much. Thank you. Now, he ends up telling, that's what he ended up telling Bill. He was like, I'll look out for you if you look out for me. I meant to say that earlier. Now back to him and Mona. He told Mona, he was like, well, I can't just fire Randy. She was like, well, you ain't got to fire him, but here's what you can do. I need for you to make sure that Randy is not doing anything else that's going to scar his soul because I'm getting ready to try to take Randy home with me and make him my husband, okay? And I just want to make sure he ain't too crazy and got too much up on his belt before I make it my husband and I become Mrs. Sammy. Okay, Sammy Randy. Okay, so that's what I need for you to do for me. I don't need him having too much PTSD. I don't need him to have no more than he already got. So if you could just maybe not let him be like offing people, maybe you just let him pick up some money, and stuff like that. And then I could take him home and make him my husband. You ain't said all that, girl, but I know that's what you over there saying. That's why your bosoms is out today. That's why they are, girl. You over there shopping for that man, girl. But anyway, she won and she was like, all right. He was like, what you gonna do with all this money? I wonder if Joey let her win because he knows she a church lady. He got to get some money to the charity anyway. But anyway, she won and she was like, I never said I couldn't play no cards now. I just don't be in this life. It don't matter nothing about this life. So she ended up telling Joey, like, just don't do too much on him. And I'm going shopping with this money and I'm gonna get half of it to the church. You know the way Aunt Esther would on Sanford and Son. All the money going to the church. So but Aunt Esther would give it all, but she said she gonna buy half and get her some shoes. Okay, girl, do what you got to do. Now Vanessa gave an unclear warning to Randy. I'm not sure what that warning was. What was the warning? Because again, my notes are all jacked up. I just thought about it. I could have went back through the part where I was dictating this. Hold on. See, I didn't even think about that. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what happened, child. They just jacked me up today. Let me go back down and finish looking at the rest of the stuff. Hold on. All right. So she goes on and she leaves. Okay, then Danny comes over to the kids' house. And again, everybody's just kind of downloading, talking about the stuff that they saw, what they seen. Danny's like, really? Oh my God, what? What? He knows Randy? They're all from Philadelphia? Yitty yitty boo. I'm like, girl, listen, we don't need none of y'all to handle the business. All we need for you to do is get out the way and let Cat handle it. We don't get, because now y'all can bring the information you got and bring that to Cat. But after that, we're going to need all of y'all to be quiet, hold hands, and sit over there in the corner till we finish handling things. Now, meanwhile, over here, with Haley. Haley done run over here with Bill, and she's over here. Bill, you believe in every word come out of this. Bill, this shirt is hurting my eyes. Bill, this shirt is bothering me. This shirt it's taking me back down memory lane, and I don't like it. I don't like where it's taking my mind, Bill. Don't wear this shirt no more. Let somebody else do it. Don't do this no more. Just don't do this no more. Now, hold on one second. Oh, I think I know what happened. I put some of this in the wrong place. I did. That's okay. So anyway, um her and Bill sit here and they talk, right? And she was like, I just want you to know I went over and talked to your daughters today. And I told them I was sorry. Bill was like, thank you for doing that, baby. Bill, you on my nerve with you and this little narrative woman right here. I don't need to hear no more about from this girl right here. And did you check this water for you over here drinking it? Is that a drink in your hand? Bill, how is it that you falling down and wobbling everywhere you go? You wobble, 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 wobble with it. You wobbling everywhere you going, but the first thing you gonna do is be drinking dark liquor? Haley, what kind of wife is you, girl? My husband couldn't be drinking nothing and you keep falling down and shaking and shimmering. Uh-uh. But anyway, he's happy. And it ended up with her side-eyeing him, but I just can't remember how it ended. But at either rate, all I can say is, baby, that doggone Mona got them bosoms out. And she says she rounded to say Randy. So all I know is it's gonna be a whole lot of cake baking going on in 5, 4, 3, 2. And that's all I know about it, okay? That's all I know about it. I know in a minute, girl, it's about to be a problem round there for you, Mona Bell. Baby, you think you want it, but you don't want it the way you think you want it. You know, you know. But we have to sit here and wait and see what happens in the end of it all for you, girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I want to see if I see this part about Bill. Okay, so let me look at this part about Bill again. Okay, so Bill had thanked her. I just want to make sure I got this part right. Bill had thanked Haley for her effort. You such a fool, Bill. She moved in close beside him and tells Bill, I just want you to be happy and healthy. Girl, now you might want him to be happy, but the healthy part, girl, why is you lying anyway? Bill looked touched by that. And I forgot also when he was over there at Joey's. Did y'all catch that when Joey said, "What's your poison?" It was almost like they had a moment. I was like, "Now y'all dirty for that. What's your poison?" But anyway, he was like, "You really mean that?" She's like, "Yeah. All I ever wanted for you is exactly for you to get exactly what you deserve, Bill." Who don't know that that's a side comment when if somebody said it to me like all I want is for you to get exactly what you deserve, not what you deserve, but exactly what you deserve, that's shady. I already know to look at you sideways and be like, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. The problem is I don't think that what she thinks you deserve is what you're thinking she thinks you deserve is not what she's thinking that she wants you to get, Bill. That's the problem. That's why you sitting there smiling from ear to ear, smiling so hard you're getting your ears wet. Cause Haley rolled her eyes when you wasn't looking. The girl don't like you. A blind fool could see that. So anyway, she can't stand you. Uh, and all I could think while she was all I could think. Hold on. All I could think while Haley was over here giving Bill all this advice was, if you want a dead son-in-law, Miss Seeley, you best keep advising him the way you do. Because if all these theories are true, Bill, you in trouble, dear. You in trouble. And that's just all it is to it. Anyway, let me check out and see what you guys are talking about. And let me ask the replay gang a couple questions. Do you think Mona can really save Randy? Do you think that that's really her goal? Do you believe Haley and Randy are going to be found out for how they know each other from Philadelphia? What y'all think about that? So let me know. Or you think they just throwing us another bone out here to have us chasing after for the next few months? Because they could, for all we know. For all we know, that could be what they're doing. I don't know. All right. Let me take this picture down. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So let's take a look at some of your comments here before I get ready to get out of here. So give me a second. Let me load these up for you guys. Hold on one second. See what y'all been talking about. Oh, dang. Oh. Okay. Mona came to catch some today. She did. And it wasn't a word, and it wasn't a word either. Be on Purpose says best dressed today was Mona and Vanessa. I agree with that. Danny will have to purchase another pair of glasses. She don't care. She got plenty of money to do that. Okay. Danny slammed her purse down on Bill's sofa, right, and they fell out of her purse, right, unbeknownst to her. Mona looked pretty in yellow. She does. But I'll tell you something. Yellow is a beautiful color on black women. Period. It is. That's one of our colors. That and white. And it is. I might put some white on tomorrow. I ain't had none on really all. I haven't worn as much because usually I'm white in the summertime, but I might wear some white tomorrow. Be on Purpose says, who's in charge of Orphagene's menu with the especially spicy coleslaw and red plantains? Somebody was talking about spicy coleslaw yesterday. It's kind of funny because I've never heard of that. You can't bring it to my family get together because we don't do that. That's we traditional Southern people. We don't want nothing. We don't want your special stuff. We don't want that. Randy had stars in his eyes checking Mona out, didn't he, though? He was looking out. Look, her face up here, but he was down here. How you doing today, Sister Mona? What? Oh, yeah, I'm good. Mm-hmm. Miss Jen looked good to me in that. Miss Jen looked good to me in that sweater. Bill looked good to me in that sweater. Girl, wait, what sweater you talking about? I know you not talking about this sweater right here. This thing right here? Mm-mm. 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 I ain't like it. She ain't like that. Not on him. For some reason, it was too busy for Bill. Like, I'm not used to Bill and stuff quite that busy. Maybe that's what threw me. It was just too busy for Bill. Put it on somebody else, please. She is Kelly S says, I'm so sick of Haley. Ugh. Coretta says, Mona was definitely flirting with Randy. She was giving him the sweet eye. Hey, Randy, how you doing? I'm good. She was giving him the oop oopy doo. Oh, Popeye. Oh, Popeye. Oh, Popeye. You was all in the old Popeye. You was. No, I think it's Heather that will have plans for Danny when it's revealed she's the woman stalking her ex Andre. That may be part of the loose ends she's back to tie up and the reason he's hiding. Could be. Heather is dangerous. While today we got the tea about Randy when he and Vanessa were talking, he's divorced and has a child. Oh, he's divorced. See, I missed that little part. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I knew I was going to end up missing something important today. I didn't hear that. Joy should tell Bill what he knows. What does he know about Haley and Randy? See, if Bill had mentioned something like that, he probably would have told him. But you came in there talking about your health, sir. When Kat saw she was glowing towards Randy, yeah, even Kat seen it from across the room. Lightning Storm says, Good evening. Good evening to you too. I enjoyed seeing Mona walking up on Joy's casino, challenging him in a card game to win Randy's soul. Girl, that was cute. I mean, I'm going to give it to you. Joy is not going anywhere. He is not. Mona said, I'm only donating half because a sister needs some new shoes. You know, them shoes always will take precedence. They will. They will. Vanessa was warning Randy about Bill and being seen around town with Haley. Oh, Vanessa was warning Randy about Bill and being seen. You know, see, Vanessa talk too much. I need Vanessa to shut up already. That's what I need Vanessa to do. Ain't nobody asked you nothing, man. We don't need you in here checking in on nothing for us. We got this handled over here. Us and Cat. Haley must have gotten ideas from the movie Kill Bill. I mean, you know, that's the movie. That's the name of the movie is Kill Bill. Uh-oh, it's going to be on and popping. Maybe they'll find out Haley's real name soon. I done forgot her real name. What's her real name? Haley. What's Haley's real name? Do y'all remember? I ain't heard it in so long. Oh, Haley. Oh, I cannot think of her name. Like they haven't said it in so long. Bow. Thank you, Bow. Okay, when you said it in so long, I'm like, what is that girl name? Everybody said Valerie. Oh, yeah, you know what? Y'all better go ahead on Gatekeepers. Y'all be getting ready for the trivia, don't you? Y'all be getting ready for the trivia, don't you? I know that's right. But anyway, that's what happened today. Replay gang, don't forget to leave your comments down there for us so that we can highlight one of your comments on the coming next day. Thank you very much. So make sure that you do that. And don't forget that tomorrow night we have the interview with actor Ron Godfrey, where we will talk about his time beyond the gates. And do you all remember that role that he played on there? Let's talk about that right quick. Do you all remember that role that he played on there? He said to Danny, he said, what do you think is going to be so inspiring about stretch marks and crow's feet? Whoa. Y'all don't remember how we wore that man out for over there talking to Danny like that? We was like, you don't be talking to Danny like that. We did not like that. Do you all remember that? I meant to put some pictures in here too. Let me see if I can upload something right quick. Hold on. Because I should have uploaded it in anyway, but I did not. Give me a second, please. I think it's in my inbox. I can grab it and put it up over here. Is it already in my computer? No, I don't think I downloaded anything. So let's download it to the computer here. It may be, and I just don't remember. Did I say download or did I? Yeah, download. Thank you. Thank y'all. Okay. What else do I have in here? Did I send anything else in here? Let's see. 1 second, you guys. Do 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 do. Ba da ba ba da because Fred is da 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 ba da 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 da. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all too young to be remembering them sorts of things. All right, there's that. Okay, stop talking. Stop talking, girl. Stop talking, girl. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is the thing for the interview tomorrow.
Join me Tuesday as I sit down with actor-author Ron Godfrey to talk about his unforgettable role on Beyond the Gates, his new book, and his journey as an actor. Right here on the So What You Think channel. I'll see you then. And here's the link to the channel.
So I hope you guys will be here for the conversation tomorrow. And yeah, he was very harsh with Danny. In my pre-conversation with him, we talked about that, but I'll ask him again about it so you guys can hear what he had to say about playing that role that way. But yeah, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. So guys, please be here tomorrow to support the interview. I think that you will find it to be interesting. I think that he'll be a good interview. People that like to talk are good interviews. And so you get a chance to maybe ask him some questions about some things that you want to know, what that process was like for him doing that part. And he had a lot of dialogue. That was the one thing that I noticed. I'm like, man, he had a lot of dialogue. Okay. And they could bring him back around there for something. Y'all need some more men of a certain age over there. Bring the man back, let the man talk some more. You know, I was also wondering if this is off subject. I was also wondering if we're about to come to the end of Randy being on the show or something. It was something he said today made me go, "Oh Lord, they're not about to get rid of Randy, is they?" I don't know. But we are also learning more about him. That like you all said that he was divorced. I already know that he had a child, but y'all remember it was supposed to be a girlfriend, but now it's an ex-wife. Y'all saying today, but I'm gonna definitely go. I'm gonna rewatch that section with her with him talking to Vanessa, because Vanessa talked too doggone much, old big mouth tail. Anyway, before we get out of here, let's take a minute and say thank you to the mods and to the rest of the gang.
Belinda Hill, KB Mommy, Bilo Didi, Elaine T, Cousin Linda, and the Radio Maniac. Thank you.
Thank you guys indeed. I appreciate you so much. I decided to go and turn off my camera because the last thing I need is to end this thing. And after I done forgot to turn off the camera, and y'all over here trying to watch and see what I'm doing. Because I know how people do, because I know I be leaned in. You ain't why you supposed to do. You supposed to turn stuff off. Why y'all gotta act like that? Y'all just nosy. You know that? Not me though. Not me. That be y'all. That be y'all. Don't forget to like today's video and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. And go ahead and share this channel with others who are Beyond the Gates fans. Let them know that they can watch all the other recaps and then come over here to have daily discussions so that they're heard down in the chat and we can talk about the things that they want to talk about too. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow evening. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the recap because I don't know if I'll do the recap tomorrow early and then come back for the interview. It just depends on how my day goes because I want to be ready for the interview so that it's making sense and I'm not just sitting there talking about, well, what happened? Well, so we want to make sure that that's a good thing too. So I'll see you guys tomorrow and I hope everybody has a great day. And hey, if you're not having a great day, remember that there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Well, Lord willing, and the creek don't.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.